Hello YouTube, this is Tammy Pie and I'm back with another video. I find myself with a little time on my hands, which all week long has been madness because we had the belt promotions at the academy. If you go to the Instagram for Hawaii Jiu-Jitsu Academy, you can see some of the people. My son-in-law gave his first black belts. Since he's had the school, I think for, I don't know, they've had it for 6 years, maybe. I don't know. They started this business in this building right when COVID hit. So if you can imagine, my brother is a salsa dance teacher, and my daughter and her husband run a jiu-jitsu academy. So COVID was a nightmare for both businesses. But so yesterday we had the big luau, and the bunch of people got belts. It was really fun. A good time was had by all, and now things are slowly calming down again. So I thought I would do Masha's new project, which is the hashtag Deck of the Month, or hashtag Deck of the Year 2025, Deck of the Year Project 2025. Oh my God, I'll have it correctly labeled in the rest of this, and hopefully I can get through this without falling all over my words. But I'm tired, y'all. And then we had knife class today. So along with putting away all the tents and tables and food and ice and all that other stuff, we're also continuing on. Business goes on, right? So yeah, the idea behind this is kind of to keep track, to hold myself accountable with the help of community, and to talk about what I got up to over the months, at the month's end. So this was February of 2025, and I got the book finished. I read the book. This was a chunker of a book. This is like 769 pages. It was really good. It's really scary at the end. It's Stephen King, so it's a real easy read, but man, it was gnarly scary. I won't tell you the whole thing, but in the end they catch the monster, so that was good. I picked this up on one of my walks at the Old Airport Garden on Maka'eo Beach, and I didn't realize this is book 4. So I might not read this. I might pick a different book. I've got a Carl Hyzen and a Dick Francis, and those are super easy and fun to read. In fact, let me grab those. Yeah, these are such good books. I might have already read this one. Silks. His true passion is riding his thoroughbred. I might have already read this one. So let's do Razor Girl by Carl Hyzen. He's a funny writer, and that'll be a good read. And if I haven't in fact read this, I'll read this too. 2 books in March, no problem. So that'll be on my to-do list. All right, so I managed to do, including the last episode of hashtag Deck of the Month, I did 11 videos last month. So that was pretty cool. And a couple of them got pretty good views too. I was most impressed with my audience. Thank you very much for coming back around all the time. So there is a channel. Let me see if I can think of her name. Hang on just a second. All right, I'm back. It's Crescent Dreams Tarot, Livy over at Crescent Dreams Tarot. And I enjoy her whole attitude. She is doing a project that is like the basketball March Madness, where she's got like 16 decks and she's gonna battle them. And I thought I would jump in on that. It'll be kind of like my my collage deck thing. In fact, maybe I'll throw some of the collage decks in there and see if one of them rises to the top. And then you end up with a champion deck at the end of March. So does that battle with this one? I don't know. But all right, so I did some... I did an unfair comparison. I did Tarot Journey, a few good tags, Tarot Journey through decks, and I got a couple, the vlog, I got a couple decks in. I got one book on cartomancy, which I got from the used bookstore over here. I don't know if I love this book. I'm less than enamored. I feel like all she did was just make playing cards the same as tarot, which I can do that all by myself. I didn't need a whole book for that. So I don't know how I feel about that one. I did find, so I got a bunch of Moonlit Fae bags. I found decks to put in these two bags, which were not already spoken for. This one is the Cosmic Wisdom Tarot, which the light is terrible right now. It's kind of overcast, but this is, the backs are purple, and the deck itself is kind of in pinks and purples and blues. They're pretty jewelry colors. So, love this. I haven't spent a whole lot of time with this. I've done a couple readings. It, of course, reads brilliantly because it's Ethne. But I thought that this deck went really nice in this pretty bag. And it does. Maybe I'll use this deck more this month. And then this one, the other ribbon wrap with the kind of embroidery print, the embroidery moons. I might have even been thinking about this, and this pretty blue inside. I put my Curious Traveler in because, right? It goes perfectly. Oh, right, yeah. So those two bags now have decks that live in them, and everybody is comfy and safe. I did an unboxing with all my green decks. Everybody was doing pink and red decks. But I did green decks with my little Mad Witch dragon bag, which I am giving the name Moe Uhuru to. And this has my smoke, ash, and embers in it. Can you see? It's kind of dark in here, but I don't feel like turning on the light. I'm Kel exhaust, if you know what I mean. You can tell which suit the dragons belong to, because Adam Oler very kindly made the earth ones green. The cup ones are watery. They're little water dragons. The air ones are black dragons. And the wands ones are red dragons. I just love them. Love it, love it, love it. Love my bag from Jaus. And yeah. So what else did I do this month? I got a couple decks in with my Moonlit Fae bags. I got this corroboration with the Out of Hand Tarot by Jamie Sawyer. This is a little mini. I use this some. It's a delightful cardstock. And of course, just a really great Rider-Waite-Smith, but done with hands. So our hands, right? And the little pocket size clutch fits the deck and the book in it. And look. So the book, the cover of the book has this graph paper, and the inside of the bag does too. I love the stuff that Jenna makes. It's so cool. All right. Then I got on my Macao Beach vlog, I got my little greenie from Make Playing Cards. And this also has just really nice linen cardstock. It's a perfect little greenie, and I love it. Love this. Shall we shuffle when we're here? Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. So super stoked for that. And then I got these other decks from Artisan Tarot, and I got in my Kickstarter for the Delian Oracle. So these, I've had them for so little time that I've barely broken into them. So Circe Tarot is going to get some love this month, as will the Alchemical Marseille. These I already have broken into. The Somnia, which I will report how I actually get on with this. And First Occult, which I love. Spoiler alert, I love it. I love it. And of course, the book is brilliant. I'll get into it because someone has asked me to do a review on that, so I will. Also, I just opened them for the unboxing, but the Shakespeare Tarot is going to get some love this month. And the New Wave Tarot, which somebody was talking about doing a playlist. Yes, please. Maybe I'll do a playlist too. And getting into the books there. So that's going to be tricky. The First Occult Tarot book was a dream. Very easy to read, small book with all the stuff. Oh, wait, I don't even have the Delian Oracle here. Just a second. Okay, The Dillian Oracle is wonderful. So fun, so fun. If you're a lover of Greek myth, go get you one. Quick before they run out. Who knows what happens with people? Sometimes they keep going, sometimes they don't. But some of these decks are now not available. Somebody was saying they went to go look for the Star Trek one and couldn't find it. I think he was selling that on one website but not the other. So you might try both his websites. He had one just for Welkin Publishing, and then he had one, I think, on Etsy. So you might have some on one thing and not on the other. And then the New Wave too. Somebody said there isn't any more New Wave. We'll see. We'll see what he does. But he's made a dozen decks, so there's decks for everyone. Sorry, this is a little grainy. Yeah. Other decks that I used this month, I used the Tiny Sparrow because I wanted to get into it again. I love it. I love that one. It's so good. It's such a good reader. This makes me just want to go read in public spaces all the time, every day. It is such a clear, concise deck. Just unbelievable. And my sweet Duffmatic Tarot, which I didn't get to use as much as I would have liked to. So I'm still going to keep using it in March, I think. Or just on and off. You know, with me, I just pick whatever deck I want to use. And, you know, because my space for keeping them is over here, because the apartment is pretty small, I usually grab a deck or two and dig out over home. Like I had this Insomnia, and I was just playing with them and playing with them and playing with them. I'm still playing with Lafoto's Sibylla, and still playing with the Stunning Tarot, Jonasa Jaus' Stunning Tarot. This one, honestly, this is probably the one I've played around with the most this month, and I kind of don't want to stop. Except for I have all these other ones that I want to play with too. I'm just really enjoying it. It's very kind of woo-woo and sexy, and it has mermaids in it and owls, and the color is weird but beautiful. I don't know. Sometimes I just don't want to stop. All my decks are so much fun. Okay, let's see, what else did I use? I used De La Luna a little bit. I used Healing Waves a little bit. My Wild Unknown, I was having a good time with Avatara. A lot of these are next door, because when I take them over there, sometimes I don't remember to bring them back over here. The Lenny Tiles a little, Cosmic Wisdom a little, Goblins and Gardens a little. I think I've got that one here. Goblins and Gardens, Sassarbito, and Tinseltown. All of those I have here. Hang on. Let me pull them out and we can look at those too. Tinseltown, Gardens and Goblins. And Sassarbito I used. I did the thing where you do the court cards with the alchemy deck with the Sassarbito quartz. That was super fun. Check that out. I think Danny Mystic has done it. Mine is called Identity Crisis Averted because it's a VR. I think Terra is Cozy Core. And yeah, we had a good time. So Sassarbito, this is, what edition is this? This is the better cardstock. This is edition 8. That the little pocket edition, I think the Traveler comes in this too. The Traveler, though, might be even another different cardstock. What else do we have here? Gardens and Goblins. You've all seen it. It's so cool. It's so weird. This is such a weird deck. You really kind of have to be in a vibe to read with this. But these little paper cutouts of Dungeons and Dragons things. I was gonna try and put this together with in my box from Honey Lou. I got a Dungeons and Dragons tarot. So maybe I'll put them together with this and see if it works. But it's like really like super fine rock and roll artwork. And this is more like, is that a fairy I found? Oh no, it's the torn pieces of a comic book. You know? It's like, and then not only that, but it's like fruits and vegetables and garden. It's such a weird deck. I love this deck. So I'm not over that yet. I might just keep using this too. I don't know. We'll see. And then, Tinseltown. I was just, I'll tell you what. This is a cute, there's pink decks. This is a cute thing for Valentine's Day. I edged it with like a super bright pink. I don't know if that was the thing to do, but this is like this kind of 40s, 50s. That's better. Hollywood glamour puss thing. It's a great deck. It's kind of one note, I have to say, because it does kind of give you this, a little bit of like a self-love moment. The readings tend to be like, darling, relax, take a bath, go out to dinner, have a salad, pull out the, and then, of course, we played around with, this is alchemy. Whoops. I did not play around with alchemy. Perhaps I should. I love these decks. Every time I open it up, I'm like, ooh. Not this one. This one. So I played around with this one. That was really fun. To just take the archetypes and set them to your court cards. However, it doesn't have to be the same ones for everyone. In fact, it kind of isn't. What I found interesting was Danny had not seen mine. And when I watched hers, I was like, oh, wow, she picked some of the same ones I did. Because of course we do, because we're all tarot readers, right? But, of course, I did mine in a weird way that I don't know if anybody wants to do it like that. All right. So here I am in just a mess of decks again. Oh, yeah. I love this First Occult Tarot. Did I know I was going to love it? Of course I did. The majors are not numbered, but you can tell what they are. Mostly. I mean, would you know that's the Emperor? I don't know. And now when I do my review of this, I'll do it in better lighting. I need to do some more reading with it. I want to, at the end of the book for this, he has de Geblin's way of reading. So I want to experiment with that. And maybe I'll use this. Maybe I'll have in my new hashtag that I'm doing with the March Madness one, maybe I'll do a couple new decks. And then you can see how they match up to each other. And I can play around with my decks because that's what we do here, right? So I think I'll leave it there. I have the Arthurian tarot coming. I got it from a secondhand seller, so wish me luck. I hope they're all there because the secondhand seller was from Germany. So that should be exciting. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Wish me luck. I'll unbox it for you. How's that? And thank you for coming.